we do not see many muscular women in the popular culture. If anything, women who have heavier, thicker arms are actually met with a lot of stares and loads of gossip. Case in point, let's talk about female athletes like Venus and Serena Williams. They've already received a lot of that. Talk about the retired world champion bodybuilder, Bev Francis, and of course, South Africa's middle distance runner, Caster Semenya. They've all been at the receiving end of not so good comments because of what their body looks like, because people say that they do not look like bodies of real women. But my question is, what constitutes the body of a real woman? Why are we so afraid of strong bodybuilding women? Well, today on the show, I have two amazing women, muscular but fabulously feminine. This is Everyday Woman. Welcome to the show. My name is Mikali and I have amazing, gorgeous women. I introduced them earlier, but you know what? It's time for the grand reveal. Karibuni.
Asante.
Munakaa vizuri sana.
Thank you.
Makucha zetu zinakaa even better, guys. That's what's up. That's what's up. Quick introductions, then we can get right into it.
My name is Evelyn Oala. I'm the current Miss Kenya figure and also a bodybuilder.
Why?
My name is Renee Ray. I'm a bodybuilding enthusiast and I'm also a dance choreographer and a dance judge.
Great. Let me just ask a question. When you say bodybuilding, that is exactly what you see the guys doing, but now female bodybuilders.
Yes. We sculpt muscle. That's what we do.
Kuchonga basi, chonga. But how did you get into this? Was it something that came naturally to you, or was it situational? What was going on for you to, because it's very particular. Like you said earlier before show Yanze, having muscles is deliberate.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Very deliberate.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, I have a big brother who used to be he used to be very plump. Okay. He got into bodybuilding when I was very young, and I was able to see that transformation. And to me, it was so mind-blowing. It was not making sense. And into researching a lot, I found it so interesting how a body can really change, transform because of food, because of weights. So at the time, I did not have the resources to get into a gym. Back then, there were not so many gyms. They were expensive. I didn't have friends who could encourage me to get into it.
How old were you at that point?
I was in primary school.
Primary school, yes. You're thinking about a gym?
Yeah, around class 3.
What?
I know. I know. But I got into it just later after school, after college, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you knew what you wanted to do?
I knew what I wanted to do. After now, I got used to looking at this international women, this big, masculine. I found it so lovely, fascinating, yeah.
And interesting.
Yeah, interesting, yeah.
Great. Evelyn?
I think for me, first of all, apart from my husband being training himself all throughout the time I met him, and actually from the time he cleared high school, he's always been in a gym.
Yeah.
But there are these ladies, you know, when you see magazines and you see those nice looking ladies, don't think they apply oil and look nice.
No, they don't. They put work.
For a long time, I thought maybe they apply some oil or don't go without food for some days. But those women put in a lot of work in the gym. And if I wanted to look like some of those models, then I had to do what they do.
Yeah.
So my quest to try to find out what they do, and in combination with my husband's motivation, got me here.
Wow. And there's one thing, getting it or doing it, and then getting into like competitions. And
competition is a whole different realm.
Yeah.
That one is, you know, you even need, every time I'm going for a competition, I need prayers for myself to get in shape. Because it takes a lot of mindset, energy, and focus.
I like that all of you mentioned that when you look at models and when you look at magazines internationally, that means in the local scene, ni kama hatuyuko sana. We are very few women who,
well, okay, the women are there, but they're not as many as international. I think the international market is more
Open.
It's open and it's exposed, and they started it a very long time. As we've been suppressed with, I think,
African ideology.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like for example, bodybuilding.
Yes.
The first thing when I'm in a bikini, the first thing probably my dad would see, like, kwa nini unatembea uchi?
Uchi.
You know, like he'll be like, oh, that's some good a work of art, and there's
Yeah.
some energy put into it. So I think it's just the stereotyping, right?
Yes, and a lot of tradition here. Like, you know, we come from a culture whereby a woman is supposed to look voluptuous.
Yes.
And then people just don't understand. There's that disconnect. People don't understand, why does this chick have to look this way? What does she want to look like a man?
And then, you know, the most interesting thing, you know, I have had the privilege of going around the country with USN.
Okay.
And I can tell you, if I speak to the men aside, they want their women to be in shape, just not their wife, the one at home.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They like you looking all toned
So like a
up and
handbag.
looking, yeah. But the reason they don't want their wives, I'll go ahead and explain.
Yes, please.
One is because they have a stereotype that women who have muscle are aggressive, and they cannot. Yes, they cannot separate aggression and muscle. If the question you're asking me is, I'm stronger than an average woman,
Yes.
definitely I am. I train.
And then don't forget this part whereby they say a woman who's so toned, with six-pack, cannot get kids.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yes,
ask them, but then
then
it's
also
already on
that.
the table, yeah.
Then also that, and then there is also.
But that's untrue, people. Untrue. We're demystifying all of that.
Yes.
And then there is also the fact that you want women to look good. You just want your woman to look there, so that you're not insecure.
That's the thing. Insecurity.
Dudes, yo!
Yeah, by the way, even Evelyn can tell you,
Yeah.
how many men come to us and go like, I don't want to date this chick. And it comes from insecurity. A guy actually feels threatened.
Yeah.
You know, why does she look this way and I don't look a certain look this way?
So it's insecure.
It's insecurity.
It
'Cause
is insecurity.
It doesn't make any sense. It's
But
that.
how do you guys deal with all of that? Because you are in spaces of social media where people see, follow your journey, you lead a huge chunk of women. You're on the show right now, KTN I Can Dance.
Yes.
So that means the publicity is over here. Kila mtu anawaona.
Yeah.
Mkifanya vile vitu mnafanya.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the negative comments that come on? Because I've seen an article where you've talked about being trolled and being put in groups where you really do not belong, and you had something to say about that.
Let me just talk about that. Women have
Oh, yeah.
issues. There's this certain group of women, some group in Facebook. They went and took my pictures, and then they just plastered it there, and they started talking bad about me. She looks like a she-male. She looks like she's not attractive at all. Women talk from jealousy. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
They want to look like you, but they know they can't.
They can't.
They know the hard work that is there. So it's easier for them to get on your case, for them to feel better.
And for me, again, rule number one, for me as I grew, one rule I tell myself, if you're able to get more people to talk about you, even if they're jealous, you're doing something.
It's true.
That's it. That's
Rule number
true.
one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Rule number two, the growth is gradual. So I have developed space for growth. So if you want to abuse me, get on with it. Let's have the party.
Bring it.
Yeah, but to be honest, when you take a path that is unique,
Yeah.
a unique path is a path that people do not
Few
understand.
Yeah.
They don't understand it at all. If you're taking a path like that, you have to know what you're up against. You're not always going to find people who are going to follow you. You're always going to have haters. So for me, how I get stronger every day, I have people who support me, people who are on the same path as me, people who are hungry and you know, always seeking.
Yeah.
You know, people who are risk takers. Those are the people who surround my life, and I think that's very important in everything that you do. When you have something that you're doing, you need to surround yourself with people who support you alone, and that's what matters.
And then another
Yeah.
thing that I've come to learn, we are currently in a cross generation, and I keep repeating this. In a generation where the young people want to be fit, and the old people being fat was the 8.
It was
You know?
umeweka bibi
So which
vizuri.
means we are the bridge. If you're the bridge, you'll be on fire. When people
true.
are crossing to that other side and this side. Sometimes it's hard. Even it took me 6 months to explain to my own father what the hell I'm doing in Nairobi naked after my first competition.
How did that explanation go? How do you even start? Like, see you coach, dad.
No.
Nikazi.
Wait for it. Like my dad is a pastor. My dad is a Seventh Day pastor. And I was in the front of all the papers in a bikini, and that explanation didn't even take place. It was done by someone else. Because the day I decided to tell him, Dad, if I was in a swimming competition, would you expect me to go in a robe because I'm your daughter?
Yeah.
He was like, nope. We'll meet at home. I'm like, okay.
Oh my goodness. So it's quite the journey.
Yeah, so it's quite a journey trying to explain. But today, my dad will tell you, oh, that's my daughter. And when I won the last competition, actually for the first time ever in all the competitions I've done, my dad called me for more than 10 minutes, just excited. He didn't even know how big the award was, whether it mattered. It just mattered that the daughter had won and people in Kenya were celebrating, and it meant a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you want to jump right onto it.
She makes a very good point here.
Yeah.
Our parents' generation and ours, there's a huge gap.
True.
And I think we are the ones who stand in that gap. We are the ones to make them understand. Because if you look closely, there are times they didn't have these things. They didn't have internet. They didn't have all this kind of exposure. They're getting to learn this through us.
Yeah.
So if you're confident and you know whatever that you're doing is right for you and for other people, and you're actually inspiring people and you're actually earning from it, because this is what we earn from,
This
right?
is our job.
Then they don't have anything else but to just support.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest fear with parents. They want the best of you. That's the thing. That's just it, yeah.
There's also another misconception, and I love that you came in a dress today, because it doesn't look like those very masculine women wear short dresses and heels. Do you mind standing? I will just...
Okay.
Pico!
Twirl.
Yeah.
Twirl, girl.
Muscular
twirl.
but fabulously feminine. This is what's up.
But I got muscle, don't be cheated.
You didn't even flex, you just did this. You didn't- Absolutely. So there's also that. So
Yes.
when people meet you at the gym or during
Yeah.
competitions,
Yeah.
and then they meet you rocking a dress that day, do they go like, whoa?
Actually, what normally happens, my life is very spicy, because in the gym, I'll meet a lady and be like, I don't want muscle like that, not this much.
No, this
Then
is how
immedi-
they say. This
then
is how it's
immediately-
said. Nimekuja gym siku ya kwanza, nataka ku lose weight kabisa, nataka kutona alafu isikakuwe na
tumbo,
nini,
sasa tumbo.
Hata hiyo ni day one.
lakini sitaki muscle.
Huyo ni wa day one. Sasa kuna yule mwenye ameshakuwa gym, ananiambia, I want muscle, but mimi bicep yangu isikue kama hii,
Kama
na hii,
ile.
na hii. Then immediately you go to the washroom, clean up yourself, rock your dress and heels. Then you're like,
And then
oh
they
my God,
change,
I want that
exactly
one.
that.
I'm like, what do you want? Yes, decide.
Oh, so you get that a lot.
Yeah, I get that a lot. And for me, especially when I'm going towards competition, which means I bring the muscles out more. Like right now, you can see a little more veins.
Yes.
Because I'm tending towards season again.
Okay.
So my muscles will come out more again. So when I'm in season, of course, all the ladies are like, except bodybuilders. You know, bodybuilders will see the art.
Yeah.
But the regular ladies will be like, yo.
It's too much.
Yeah. Ni kama ni ngumu. I'm like, what? It's just skin.
Sometimes people tell me, can I touch your arm?
I want to. Can I touch like your...
Oh.
Okay.
Renee has already covered hers. I'm like, what are you doing? What happened? But anyway, when do you ever rock dresses?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Great stuff. We're going to be putting those pictures up, by the way.
Yes, very occasionally.
And she looks amazing in that.
Thank you. Many people know Renee is all about the Harlem pants.
Yes, Harlem pants.
This is just me.
Yeah.
So when I feel like rocking a dress is when I'm actually doing something really, you know, going for an event or a wedding.
They're just little girls, they're just girls inside. Unajua hii misconception ya utakuja tu unakaa uko tu ya wagwan.
No, you know what happens?
Yeah.
When you're used to working out, the workout pants, they are easy.
They're comfortable.
Yeah, very
They're
comfortable.
Yeah.
True.
Like right now, I'm like, what time are we finishing?
You go change. You go change, yeah.
No, we're almost done. We're almost
No,
done.
I'm kidding.
Let's talk about dating and, you know, seeing, meeting men. And you talked about it earlier where you said, like, they will say, I want my girlfriend or I'm stressed to look exactly like you. But my wife at home, the one I go to, the one till death do us part, ako tu sawa na hiyo love handle, ako tu sawa mahali yuko. But was it always okay and rosy while dating? Or would you meet guys who be like, oh, pengine watanichapa usiku? Usikosei, they're always on eggshells around you.
If you start on that one.
Okay.
You know, the good news is, when I started weight training, I was already married. That's the good news. So I might not have the experience of dating. However, I can tell you for sure, my relationship is better, and my every part of that segment of life is better.
You share the same goals, yeah. Yeah.
But the reason I say that is that when you work out, you have less tolerance to you know, picking on each other.
Okay.
Like, I have to pick my battles. Like, I'm too tired. I'm from the gym, from deadlifting and stuff. I have women's stuff to do, and then that part. And then again, the most frequent question that I've been asked so many times is, when I have all this muscle, am I planning to beat my husband? I ask them, have they seen my husband? Which part will I be beating? Like the toe?
That too.
Yes.
Renee?
For me, I'm currently in a very serious relationship.
Yay.
Yes. I don't talk about that. And the man in my life is the one who mentors me. He's like 3 times bigger than me.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so he's the one who helps me in my nutrition, in my training, in my mental strength, in just when I'm moody, he helps me out. And because I don't talk about that, so many people don't know I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't put it out there. So these guys come to me and they're like, hey, Mrs. Itakuachali yako, and I'm like, I don't want you.
Yeah,
you are not
one.
Check even you naka.
You are not.
Oh, shade, Renee.
I know.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you don't want me, and I'm not even making advances towards you, we are not each other's cup of coffee.
No, we are not.
Yeah.
You can order the other one.
And that's the first thing they think about.
Yeah.
They're like, me, I wouldn't want to date this chick. Or what does your guy think? Or like, why is it about them? Like, it's none of your business.
It's none of your business, for
exactly,
sure.
Yeah.
So Renee amesema ni serious. Ni serious, married, taken. So go find your own. Let's talk about some of these people out there who really are interested in this, but they do not know what it takes to become this masculine, to get all these muscles and to even get into competition or train other people. What does it take? Because it's not easy. Oh wait, before that, you all mentioned something, a relationship and how they bring in the support. Your husband and your boyfriend and how they support you. Is it a key thing when you're getting in this? Yeah.
It's very important. Like my husband told me, the day I tell you not to train, it will be because I'm jealous. It won't be because you're not looking good. Yeah. He said that from the time when I was still fat, the first day I went to the gym, and it stuck with me. Well, he's never told me to stop training. In fact, he'll say, babe, you know, you can make this place better. I'm like, what?
Better?
Yes. So if you have a good spouse or partner or boyfriend, wherever, or girlfriend, they will always nurture your things you like to make you a better person.
Support. And again, true love. True love is all about supporting the other and challenging each other. You get?
Yeah.
So when you hear a guy talking negative, I always say that's from insecurity. And we just talked about that, yeah?
Yeah.
And it makes, when you guys are sharing the same goal and you have a good man who supports you, that's a good relationship.
Absolutely.
That's a man who wants the best
for you.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
it sees into your vision as well.
Yes, exactly.
About the people who would like to get into this, what does it take? what does it take for them to be this fit, to even, for anyone, not probably just masculine and stuff, or getting muscles, but to just be fit?
The first thing is it has to come from you. This journey, for you to walk it, it has to come from you. Like, my spouse can't tell me to train or to compete if mentally I'm not ready. If mentally I'm not ready, I'm just not ready. So first of all, talk to yourself, have a self-talk. And if you're ready, if you tell yourself you're ready, you are. Just get started, whether it's at home or in the gym.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's true. It all starts with you, and it's about mindset. First of all, those ladies who keep on saying, "Ati, mi sitaki kukaa kama wewe, but mi nataka kukuwa na six pack." Let me tell you, you're not going to get like that over. This is years of experience.
How many years has it been for
And
you,
work.
Renee?
7 years now.
Wow.
Yes.
The first time I joined the gym, maybe ningekuwa nakaa hivi because nilitoka mara kama 1 million. I think there's no part of Nairobi I don't have membership for like a month.
But you see ladies who've worked out for 10 years,
Yes.
but they're still
They're
not.
still, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
it's
still
true.
the same.
It's true.
And it's intentional for her to look this way, for me to look this way. It's intentional.
Okay, because that is what you want.
Yeah, you have to have a goal. What
Yes.
exactly? Have a picture. How do you want to look like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you just don't grow masculine overnight and by mistake.
Or people telling you, oh, I don't want to, you give them weights, they're like, no, I don't want that. I said I just wanted to tone. What is toning? Speak in English. Toning is gaining muscle.
Yeah, exactly. Bodybuilding.
It means you want to gain a little muscle. And since muscle is a very gradual, deliberate process, when you get to a place that you don't want to move forward, just tell your trainer, hey, I'm fine with this. Can we do maintenance?
Let's maintain it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are we nurturing other people to take our places? Other women in particular to get into this? Women who are interested, are they interested?
Okay, first of all, I don't see myself not wanting to go
To do
the
this?
gym. Secondly, I assume you're talking about competition.
Yeah.
Yes, we keep nurturing people, encouraging, and sometimes when they thrive, you feel good about it. And right now, ladies, we are having more ladies on stage
Good stuff.
than before, which is a good thing. So
Yeah.
we try the much we can and make the impact we can within the time we're there.
Yeah. As for me, I do personal training, and the clients that I choose are the ones who want to change their lives. As for me, I used to struggle a lot with low self-esteem. I used to be very, very underweight. And bodybuilding taught me a lot in terms of confidence, in terms of patience, in terms of, the change mentally and spiritually even. So for me, I like talking to women about just being confident. It can be bodybuilding and it can be dance, because both have really worked in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm always open about it. Because are those ones who have a very weird mindset. Those are the ones because I love.
What?
Those are the ones
Yeah.
I'm like,
You know,
What do you mean weird
yeah,
mindset?
You want them to bloom. You can
Yeah.
see from where I'm seated, like as a trainer,
Yeah.
you see when somebody's closed and they're
Yeah.
not seeing it, and you want them to bloom and become a beautiful flower
Yeah.
and
'Cause,
come
yeah,
out.
they talk
Because
from-
they're so beautiful
Yeah.
inside, but they paint so much that they think everybody is painting to that level.
and they're talking from fear.
Yeah,
as
and they're
well.
talking from
Yeah.
fear. So you see a lot of fear, insecurity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. So what next? You just won a competition.
Yeah.
And that is huge, you
Yes.
know? And you're already saying you're in season.
Yeah.
What do we anticipate to see?
Actually, my intention right now, because depending on how the body behaves,
Yeah.
because it's the first time I'm going to do so many competition almost back to back.
Yeah.
And there is a show coming up in Angola. I'm hoping that if the body comes through good enough, I can do it. Because normally when you do a competition, like the competition I did, you
Yeah.
qualify for a pro card, like for the wins I got. But that particular category in that year was not allocated a pro card. So basically what I'm doing now is like trying to chase for the pro card to make it simpler so that you can compete in the Elite Pro League. It's a higher league. So that's basically what I'm going to do in the next few months and see where God leads
It's gonna
me.
gruesome training.
It's intense already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Renee?
Yes, first of all, respect to all the athletes. Being an athlete, she can tell you, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's on another level. This is something really, I think, at an calling. It's a calling.
I think it is a
You know,
calling.
I was telling
It's not
some
for
guys,
everyone.
like it's a spiritual, like you
Yeah.
have to go to some realm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not an athlete,
Yeah.
but I'm an enthusiast who mentors a lot of people, especially the dancers.
Okay.
I always tell the dancers that they need to look fit because, you know, in the dancing world, it's all about how you look and then how you dance.
Yeah.
The image is everything.
True.
So for me, it's just inspiring and mentoring more people to be fit and not just to look fit and also to live right, eat right, act right.
Hapo ndio kuna shida.
Hapo manze, hii job
The
manze.
devil is in the
The devil is
food.
in it. Like why?
Yeah.
And all the really terrible things are the sweetest.
I know.
But you can eat those things.
But you know,
it's just there's a
yeah,
limit.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a limit
yeah.
to them. Yeah.
Too much of
And,
everything is poison.
and you're always just blowing it.
You're all a personal trainers. You are everything plus surgeons, and I'm sure, and therapists and everything. Your doors are open for people. That is what
Yeah.
you do. Your business is with people.
Yeah.
So how can people get in touch with you?
Okay, you can check my page on Instagram, Eval Health, EVEAL, Health and Fitness on Instagram and Facebook. And also you can call us on 0713-661-730.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter is Renere, and Facebook is Renere Karanja.
Okay.
So I'm not giving out my phone number. You inbox me. Yes. So yeah.
Sasa sijui ndaanza wapi. Nianzie side gani nikienda because clearly I need help. Clearly I need help.
You can even spice it up. Today you're with me, tomorrow you're with me.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Why not? Why not? We'll be right back after this short commercial break.